Hey everybody, welcome back to Jeff Bowles Central, the only place on the internet all your Jeff Bowles entertainment allows you to experience the horrors of war from your couch. The one with the pizza stains and the Mountain Dew stickiness all over it. At least I hope that's Mountain Dew, I just sat in it. Yikes. So today we are reviewing Battlefield 5 from DICE, EA. The competitor, of course, to Call of Duty, never really as popular, but my favorite. I prefer Battlefield to Call of Duty almost every iteration, almost every cycle, for two basic reasons. Number one, DICE tends to take their stories seriously, whereas Call of Duty, it's always been an afterthought, especially if you're playing Black Ops 4, where there is no story. And number two, I love Battlefield because of the largeness of the actual multiplayer component. 32 players on 32 players on this huge map, and it feels like war. It feels like absolute raining hellfire chaos, and I find it thrilling. I love going around the map and seeing all the little dramas that are playing out and the push towards this objective and the push towards that. Call of Duty just doesn't have anything like that. It's so traditional, Call of Duty. And then, that being said, Black Ops 4 really is pushing the Call of Duty franchise this year. And actually, that's kind of my beef with Battlefield 5, because number one, we're going back to World War II, which the series hasn't seen in quite a while. We did World War I last time. Might as well finish off the whole sequel thing here and go to the Second Great War. But number one, the story is crap. It's short. It's very little thought put into it. For some reason, I'm about to get on skis now. And it's only 3 chapters out of 4, so it's like it's not even finished. And they're adding stuff to it, but clearly, it was an afterthought. They put as much thought into this as they usually put into a Call of Duty story, which is to say not much. That leaves you with the multiplayer. And the multiplayer is, characteristically, as always, good. To me, personally, Battlefield has always felt more realistic in terms of actual warfare and the individual soldier's experience than Call of Duty. And, the big standout mode for me in this Battlefield is the operations mode, because they're big. Like, they take place over 3 or 4 days. Multiple maps, multiple objectives. It's like an actual battle would be, especially in World War II. They lasted days. And if the main thrust of the actual battle results in a tie, you go into a special 4th day, which is actually a battle royale. So don't let anybody tell you that Call of Duty has battle royale now. And Battlefield doesn't, because I was there. I played it. It's smaller, and it's not every man for himself. It's the 2 sides against each other. But, the zone shrinks, and it's elimination. So it's an improvement over the operations mode from Battlefield 1, which was clunky, a little too big, a little too slow. I wasn't a big fan of Battlefield 1, though the storytelling was better. They went with the same kind of anthology thing for the single player, but it's not as well thought out. I feel like Battlefield 5 is rushed compared to Battlefield 1. But you know what? It's still I feel like it's the ultimate first-person shooter war experience. Again, mostly because of the size, and the vehicles are great too. The authenticity of the vehicles, because we're still in a historical setting. The sounds of the ricochets, of the gunfire, of the grenades, of screaming. It's so authentic, and I'm a guy who's never been in battle. Can you tell? Never likely to be in battle, because now I'm getting too old to ever serve, right? If they ever had a draft or whatever. But you know what? It's cool, because I appreciate history, and I get to kind of relive it here. So, Jeff Bowles Central is going to give Battlefield 5 an 8 out of 10. And that's a pretty well-deserved score. It's verging on 7.5, but I don't do 0.5s. Only pussies do 0.5s. You know what I mean. Do me a favor, everybody. I'm doing a special voice for you now so that you buy Brave New Multiverse, a collection. This is my short story collection, science fiction, fantasy, horror. Mostly funny, all strange, fucked up. You like fucked up? Amazon.com. Download it, buy the physical copy, do it.